What's going on, guys? Zeo here from the FallenRedZeo, bringing you the Target exclusive Marvel Legends Black Widow from Deadly Origin, where she is in the all-white Black Widow costume. So as I mentioned, this is from the Deadly Origins comic book series from 2009, which kind of is like a retelling story of Black Widow's origin, and in that she ended up putting on the white Black Widow suit to go back to Russia, and so blended it with the snow and everything, kind of like we see in the new movie trailer. So very cool looking, so it's cool to get the Black Widow figure in there, all sorts of weapons and accessories to go with it. We've got the Black Widow Deadly Origin logo there, which of course is from the comic book series. On the side here we have a picture of her from the cover. So the white suit was a variant comic cover. Of course she was normally in the black one. That was the basic cover, but the variant had her in the white suit since she did appear in the white suit. And if we go to the back, you can see again another picture of her there. But from the back here it says Natasha Romanoff must save everyone she ever loved before her own past kills them. So that gives you kind of a glimpse of what Deadly Origin is all about. And then if we go to the other side, there's another picture of that same thing. So very cool here. I'm super excited to get into this. I hope you are as well. If you are, let me know with a thumbs up, and of course hit that subscribe button. Let's go ahead and check her out. So here we got Black Widow, or Natasha Romanoff, in her all white suit. And again, this thing looks pretty cool, but unfortunately it is a Marvel Legends figure, so the white suits always are dirty and have stuff all over them. That's just kind of what you get. So as we look at it, I'll kind of point out some spots. I tried to get most of it off, but it's still there in some places, but it looks pretty cool. But as you can see, she of course is in the all white suit. We've already pointed out she has Widow Bites bracelets there around her arms, and gold belt with the Black Widow logo, and again all white suit, comes up to the deep V-neck with the collar sticking up, and then the red hair all swept, but kind of supposed to be like blowing in the wind, I think. And then of course her face with the red lipstick and like red eyebrows and stuff, and all sorts of eye design. So it looks very cool overall. The figure has a nice like pearl color to it, so like the legs, arms, and upper chest all are like pearl, so it's kind of like a metallic paint to it, and it's an off-white, but it's a little weird because the center section here, like the abdomen, is more of just like a plain white. It's like straight white, so it's a little bit offset, but you don't really notice it too much. So if we look at her up close, so there's a look at her face there, so you can see the details and everything. But for movements though, we got the head that can nod down and up. Of course the hair gets in the way, so you don't get to look up too much, but it can look down. Then we go over to the shoulders that come out over 90 degrees and of course rotate all the way around. Then we've got the single elbow joint that can bend up, you know, to 90 degrees, and then it also has the rotation. Then going to the hand where it rotates all the way around, and this one flexes up and down, but the other hand is side to side. And that goes to that crunch, so just under her chest she has a crunch, so she can crunch a little bit forward. Again, you don't really notice it too much, but she crunches forward, crunch back, so you got that much range movements. And it's also a twist there, so just a little bit of twist side to side, so she goes in the nice swivel motion. Then to her legs, so her hips come up and comes up about 90 degrees, especially if you do a little rotation out, you get the 90 degrees and then out to the side. We've got the thigh twist, and then the double knee joint that comes up, and you go about that far, so not too far, not a whole lot of range movement, but it's decent. And ending off with the foot that flexes back and forth and twists side to side. So just your basic average female Marvel Legends figure, nothing too drastic or different going on with it. But to give you some background on Black Widow, of course her name is Natasha Romanoff, we know that, and she was born in Stalingrad, Russia, and was trained as a Soviet spy in the Black Widow Ops program, which is kind of like a retcon program, but she eventually defected to the US. But in Russia she was trained as a spy, martial artist, and a sniper, and her body has even been biotechnology enhanced so that she resists aging, diseases, and can heal faster than normal humans. She's also had psychological conditioning so that she can suppress memories in her mind. But for skills, she has great balance, flexibility, and dexterity. She's a world-class athlete, expert in martial arts, and a gifted intellect. And during battle, she's considered to be an expert tactician, strategist, and field commander. So with all that, you definitely want Black Widow on your team if you can. So this Black Widow doesn't come with any additional hands or anything. Usually that's a staple of Marvel Legends, comes with additional hands, but she has the 2 grip hands with the trigger fingers on it for guns, because of course you gotta have Black Widow, you gotta have some guns. So we got some different sort of guns here. So first off, we just have a pistol here. So again, these are just kind of weird, like I'd say like futuristic pistols. They're really fat and everything, but we have just a little handgun pistol there to go along with it. We also have the same pistol, but this time it has a silencer on it, so that's pretty cool. And again, has a hole there at the end, so you can actually put some stuff on it. We'll show you in a second, so pretty cool for that. And then she also comes with a long sniper rifle, so since she is an expert sniper, she's got to have a sniper rifle for it. So it's probably like a Dragunov or something like that, some sort of Russian sniper rifle, but pretty cool. Nice big old gun, has a nice scope there on the top, a strap so you can put it around her and stuff, so very cool for that as well. But one thing that's cool about this figure is it comes with some additional little effects for the guns. So we have 2 like smoke things that you can stick on the end of the guns to make it like she just fired and there's smoke coming out, or we have 2 actual blasts themselves so we can stick them onto the guns. So with these, there is one that's longer than the other. I assume, you know, it doesn't really matter, but I always like to take the longer one and stick it onto the rifle. So there you can see it looks like there she's actually like firing the gun off. You can also take the other one and stick it onto like the silencer there, so again, it looks like that one's firing, but you can also switch any of those out with the smoke. But we'll go and put the smoke on the handgun there, so there you can see what it looks like with the smoke coming out. So there she's just fired the gun. gun, and now it's smoking. So you can just play around and mess with these and get any sort of outcome you want with it, whether you want blast coming out or smoke. So there we got Black Widow taking the fight to some people. So again, the last thing she has are her Widow Bite bracelets there, and again, they shoot off electrostatic energy blasts, and we've seen her use those in like the movie version and everything. So pretty cool for this figure overall. I really like the look of it. I wish you could maybe kind of recreate the scene from that comic issue, but I don't think her arms like bend enough to be able to do and stuff, but it'd be pretty cool if you could. But very cool overall for this Target exclusive Black Widow figure from the Deadly Origins. I think it looks pretty cool. It's a good comic figure if you want to have a different variation with the white suit, pretty much from a specific comic book series. That's always pretty cool to me. But I hope you enjoyed this figure review. If you did, let me know in the comments down below. Leave a thumbs up on the video, and of course hit that subscribe button to see more Marvel Legends. Thank you all for watching. Remember to stay awesome, and I'll see you next time.